Hi, my name is Aviation Story. I was born in Zimbabwe in 1967. I grew up under the care of my grandmother, and we would be together with many of her other grandchildren, spend time with her in the fields. My grandmother's fields were below a flight path of the aeroplanes as they were coming to land at Harare Airport. My little small mind was very curious and it got very fascinated by these flying machines. I got really curious and got really fascinated. And I was like, I would like to see one of those, close. Where do they land on trees? Where do they land on the rocks? Somewhere close, because we only see them fly past. I'd never been to an airport. I didn't know what an airport looked like. I kept asking questions. I want to go to an airport. I want to see what an airport looks like. I want to go and see what aeroplanes look like. I was like, I want to see what they look like. I want to see what these birds look like. I want to see how they go up in the air. So people said, if you want to be able to understand what these aeroplanes do, I said, aeroplanes, you have to become what's called an engineer. I said, I'm going to be an engineer. I'm going to be an aircraft engineer. Well, there grows that seed of wanting to be close to aeroplanes, working on aeroplanes. 1985, after I completed my ordinary level, General Certificate of Education in 1984 at Makumbi High School, I enrolled as an apprentice at the then Harare Airport. Went on to write my exams for the Aeronautical Engineering Certificate, AEC-4 for the piston engines, AEC-3 for the air pressurized airframes, AEC-6 for the gas turbine engines, and then you do your own air navigation regulations. I did that, passed that, and that was in 1988, which is the equivalent of the A&P license of the FAA in the United States. Every day felt like an amazing day on stage. Like I'm playing a guitar, it's a show, it's like
amazing rain, how sweet the sound. Save a wretch like me. Once was lost, but now I'm found. Once was blind, but now I see.
And I remember my conversation back in the field and says, yeah, you can get in there. You will get to the airport one day. So I said, I work at the airport. I work there, I work on those planes. And then from there, moved to the United States. I worked for General Electric, GE, Aviation. After I had been attached to them through a co-op, GE, I learned to assemble engines, jet engines, the different types of engines that power the different types of aircrafts that we have in the field. I learned a great deal, and here I am in this workshop, getting to know the parts, the different parts, getting to know how to put them together to make this bed of steel fly up there. So my journey has taken me through a lot of interesting times. So here I am now with a dream to go to Zimbabwe. Not only as a technician or an engineer, but to bring many other people's dreams to come to pass, like my dream. So I want to start a training center, an aviation maintenance training center, to teach the principles of aviation maintenance, provide on-the-job training, and raise the standard of excellency in our country. Equipment is needed, and I want to do my part and play my part and get this equipment where it is needed. And so I want to take this training, this passion that I have, back to Zimbabwe and raise the standard of living for the technicians and their families and plow back into the